What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Brooks Boys Outdoors YouTube channel. I'm your host, Papa Brooks. I'm here today by myself. Leamy is a little bit busy this week, so he didn't get to come, but he will be back next week. We are here at the community fishing waters, and we're going to see what we can catch. Yeah, let's get started. Let's get these rods out in the water. All right, so we got some hot dog on this line right here, and I rarely ever use a bobber, but we are going to go ahead and use a bobber this time. You know, I found out with a lot of Arizona little fishing ponds and stuff, and I've been fishing these ponds since I was about 15 years old. Not this one specifically, but these types of fishing ponds. I should put that hot dog on there better. But found out with these ponds that you really need minimal amount of stuff. You don't really need too much stuff. I usually got like a heavier duty setup on that rod, but this rod I just got, you know, light little hot dog, a couple of split shots, and I'm gonna put the bobber that way it could kind of float across with the current, and I could kind of cover the entirety of the lake and see if anything bites. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this casted out there. And as you can see, the wind is kind of blowing this way, so I'm gonna cast out over that way and kind of just let it drift along, and yeah, let's get it. Not too bad. And I'll kind of just let it float along with the wind, and we'll see if anything bites. This truck just pulled up over here. I wonder what it's doing. I wonder if they stock the pond with that truck, or if it's a different truck that stocks. But dude, if they come in stock right now, that'd be pretty cool. All right, and I got some more hot dog on this other line. This is the heavier duty one. You can see it's got a heavier sinker and a different setup, but I'm gonna cast this one out probably just like over there somewhere, and then leave this one alone for the most part, and then I'll toy around with this one a little bit, and we'll see what we can catch. All right, so yeah, I just recasted this one with the bobber out, and we're gonna see. It's just right over there. We're gonna see how it does. The wind is kind of pushing directly at me right now, so that's not too great, because the bobber is just kind of coming right underneath me instead of traveling across. I might have to switch positions, but we're gonna try this spot, keep trying the spot, and you know, maybe give it 15-20 minutes, half hour at most, and then if not, we'll just relocate to somewhere else around the little pond. Maybe we'll try that little pond back there, but for now we're gonna stick to the spot. And I should have been able to tell by the look of the truck, but it doesn't seem like they're stalking. I think they're just picking up some of these debris and stuff, so yeah, let's get back to fishing, man. That bobber's in kind of close, but it definitely was just getting some bites a second ago. So, seems like it's kind of chilling now, but keep my eye on it. I'll tell you what, I've never seen this lake this dirty. We did start getting a little bit of rain, and it's so weird in Arizona. It'll be like clouds like that, and then a sky like that is right next to each other, especially up here in the north. But yeah, a little bit of rain ain't gonna hurt nobody. All right, I'm gonna get this one recasted out as well, and see. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty decent. All right, so yeah, like I said, Leamy isn't here in this video this week, and Salim isn't big enough to be out fishing just quite yet, so it's just me, and Leamy should be back next week filming with us. But yeah, I might have to go take care of a couple things and come back, so I might be doing a little sporadic fishing today, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stop until I catch a fish, so, because last video we didn't catch nothing. I think I have to catch something in this video. It's crazy, as I was saying that, I started getting some bites on this rod, and I think I caught something, so I'm gonna go ahead and reel it in, and yeah, let's see. He's not putting up too much of a fight, but yeah, it's probably something small. Maybe it's some bait fish. That'd be pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, that's not too big. What's it? Yeah, it's a cat. Definitely a little catfish. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's get it up out the water. All right, guys. So this is the catfish that I just caught, and I am pretty sure about. Yeah, I'm about 100% sure that this thing is pregnant. So I'm gonna get it back into the water. I don't want it too long out the water. And yeah, this water's pretty gross today, but let's see. Let's let her go. There she goes. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Pregnant catfish. I usually release, as you guys know, I release like all the fish that I catch, but I wanted to make sure I got that one out a little bit faster than I did the other ones usually. Hopefully she'll have those babies soon. Stock up this pond a little bit. Big mama catfish. We got our bobber out there. About to put some more hot dog on the heavier duty line and throw it out there. Let's get it. Well, I already caught one. I haven't gotten any other major bites yet, but hey, we're doing better than last time, so yeah, we're gonna keep it up. Let's see. There's nothing on there right now. Let's try that again. A little blurry, but there we go. Alright guys, so I switched up spots. I was over there, came down to this other side. I'm gonna spend about like half hour over here, see what we could get to hit, and yeah, let's get it. Alright, I am going to try casting over here and see if I could get anything to bite. I'm just casting it out and slowly reeling it in. Just playing with it a little bit. Let's try it again. Not so bad. Alright, so this one needed some more bait on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it casted back out there. That's not too bad. You know, I'm just now realizing this, but the water is actually kind of low today. I think that's why it's like, it looks dirtier. Alright guys, I already got one rod in here. I'm about to reel in this other rod and pack it up, head home. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, we are back down here at the Fishing Waters. It is the next day. Unfortunately, I didn't get to come back yesterday, but I had to make sure I got down here this morning kind of early to finish up this video for you guys. I've been down here setting up these rods, getting everything, you know, hooked up, and I've already seen probably 2 or 3 fish jumping out the water right in front of me, about 10 or 15 feet in front of me. So hopefully that's a good sign. And yeah, without further ado, let's get these lines casted out. All right, so this is the heavier duty rod, and it's out there now. So let's see what we could get to bite. And this is the rod that I'm just gonna be playing with like yesterday. Oh, look at me. I got my lines tangled. All right, yeah, this is the one I'm gonna be playing with like yesterday. I'm just gonna kind of be casting it out, leaving it out there for a second, and bringing it back in. And yeah, we'll see how that goes for us today. You know, it's crazy because I got all the way out here this morning, probably about half an hour ago. I got, you know, completely set up. I didn't cast my rods out, but got everything completely set up. And by the time I was going to put the bait onto the hook, I realized that I forgot my bait at the house, so I had to go all the way back home and grab some bait. And it's funny because Halim is usually my little bait guy. He's in charge of the bait and making sure we have it. So yeah, I forgot the bait this morning. Had to run back home, get back out here. Now we got some hot dogs on our lines, and let's see what they do. All right, so I had to run to the bathroom, so I gotta get casted back out here now. And that wasn't too bad. Let's get this other rod out here. That was good. Yeah, so fishing back home, it's a lot different than fishing out here in Arizona. Out here in Arizona, it's mostly just these little like community fishing ponds that you see. And back home, we got lots of rivers and lots of bridges. And the fish like to hide under the bridges. Yeah, next time I'm back in Pittsburgh, we're gonna be doing some more fishing videos. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, we got both rods out there now, and let's see what can bite. Hopefully we catch something big. All right, I'm not really seeming to get any bites yet, but we're gonna keep trying. See what we could get. All right, I switched this smaller rod up to the power bait. Yeah, I'm really not catching anything, but I did get a pretty big bite on this rod a second ago, and when I reeled it in, there wasn't any bait on there, so threw some more bait on it. Probably give it about 10 or 15 more minutes and see what happens. You know, I walked around this lake and the lake behind us, and I talked to pretty much everybody, and nobody's gotten anything today, so I don't know. Maybe they haven't stocked the waters recently. I'm gonna have to go on the website and check it out. All right, guys, so we haven't really caught anything. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and head home. All right, guys, I packed everything up. I just got back to the house. I'm about to head inside, but you guys make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week.